The Untold Truth 369.
Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Peace and love to everything. Vibing high. Peace and love to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Okay? Now, I'm your host, Chico Dank. Oh, that's fire. I'm your host, Chico Dank, and this is another episode of The Untold Truth 369. And if you're not familiar with the channel, too bad, so sad. Now, this is a channel where we just talk about things that the masses need to know. Things that the masses are unfamiliar of, okay? So, we just got to get in tune with who we are, where we're from, things like that. Basically what we're here for. These are fire. This is my first time having these. It's called Pliss or Please. I don't know. But it's coconut limeade with coconut pulp in it. It's very good. And it actually tastes, and for one, it's in a glass bottle. Damn, get in your lane, buddy. It just says coconut water, lime juice, coconut pulp, sucralose, malic acid, citric acid, ascorbic acid, natural flavors, yeah? Sodium metabosulfite. What the fuck is that? And calcium lactate. That just sounds like it's gonna give you digestional problems. Digestive problems. This is good though. It tastes really good. It tastes like I don't know. It's refreshing. It tastes like coconut, but and it's naturally sweet, so it has to be from the coconut juice because coconuts are naturally sweet. It's good though. I'm glad I'm talking about it. You see the color of this? Green. You guys? You see that? It's obvious. I went in the store and saw that and I'm like, hey. I mean, not obviously I wasn't even thinking about the color, but I saw it was coconuts. And usually the color associated with coconuts is like, damn, my eyelash. The color associated with coconuts, damn. I think I got it. Damn. I feel like that motherfucker in my eye. Damn. Damn. Alright. Let's get back to business. The reason why I was mentioning, and forgive me if I mess with my eye every now and then, it's gonna get my eye watery, but I feel it. It's my eyelash. One of them's off. Alright. Alrighty. Now, we're going to talk about the Heart Chakra today. That's why I mentioned the color green, because it is the color green. Okay? It really is fire, you guys. You should try it. Please. Please try it. Please. Coconut limeade. Limeade. Is that limes and lemons or just limes? Lemonade, limeade, orangeade, cherryade, pineapple-aid, apple-aid. Don't make sense to me. But anyways, we're talking about the heart chakra today. Okay? Yesterday we discussed, not worked on, because we didn't work on anything yet. I'm not going to do those videos with you guys yet. I really want you guys to do that on your own time, because it's really something you should learn how to do on your own. But I can give you hints, yoga poses, meditation poses, certain things of that nature. But other than that, what I want you guys to do is just focus on opening your chakras and balancing them. Do your studies on it. Do your research on your chakras, because it's important. I'm telling you guys, it's important. Traffic kind of heavy today. It's crazy. But today we're talking about the heart chakra, okay? Or ANÄHATA. Okay? That's the Sanskrit name, ANÄHATA. And it means energy center for love, of course. Right? Excuse me. It means energy center for love. Alright? It's also the energy center for compassion, peace, and connection. Alright? So it's the energy center for love, compassion, and peace. Alright? And connection. And I'm gonna give y'all a hint on why it's the energy center for connection, because it sits in the middle of the higher three and the lower three. It sits directly in the middle. So it's like the bridge in between the lower vibrational chakras and the higher vibrational chakras. And what I mean by higher vibration and lower vibration is that they vibrate on a lower frequency, these chakras. Like the root, sacral, and solar plexus vibrate on a lower chakra. All right? I mean a lower frequency. Excuse me. A lower frequency. And the throat, third eye, and crown, those are your high frequency chakras. You get it now? So the bridge is the middle. All right? I mean, the heart chakra is the bridge. Excuse me, y'all. I'm a little tired, okay? The love you cultivate within your heart chakra is deep love, pure love, unconditional love, right? So, this love extends throughout your whole self and beyond, hence your aura field and stuff like that. If you guys know, you know, your aura field. I missed the sunset. It's usually a sunset here when I'm driving on this road. But ANÄHATA. And it sounds like I'm saying ANÄHATA, but I'm saying ANÄHATA. The love means having unconditional love for yourself. That's basically what the heart chakra is about. Loving yourself. So if you think about it already on like a base level, you can understand that a blocked heart chakra, meaning that you lack self-love. That's just a hint right there that you lack self-love. And how many people just don't feel like they love themselves? They just, on a daily basis, feel like they don't love themselves. There's many people out there that feel like that. And they just give up on life. Heart chakra blocked. Alright? Let's keep going. No matter where you are in life, having deep compassion for your imperfections and mistakes. This love means knowing you are worthy of love, kindness, and understanding no matter what. So basically, accept your flaws. That's why it's important to look in that mirror every morning and say, I love you. With a smile, of course. You don't want to be mugging the mirror. But accept your flaws, man. Accept them. You expect somebody else to accept them when they're dealing with you, right? When you start to expose your true colors. Lay it all on the table. From the jump. I'm sure we all have learned from that mistake. Keep the shit in the dark. Have we not? So, let's keep it going. The heart chakra. This is very important to know, man. Like, I'm going to tell y'all that every day. I'm going to keep telling y'all that every day. This is very important to know. And this is the center of love, you guys. That's what they all screaming about that's lacking in the world. Love, right? Everybody want love and peace, right? How? When you don't even understand that we are energy. That your actions affect my life too. Your thoughts affect my life too. You don't understand how connected we are as a whole. Especially us gods and goddesses. Like, I don't think people understand or want to understand. Grand Rising, Ra. I don't think they want to understand the true concept of like waking up. I think they just think it's something simple. Like it's a simple process that's just gonna go and happen within a month or a year. You know how much knowledge we're missing out on? Do you know how much information they kept from us? Half of y'all don't even know about frequencies or vibrations, yet alone your chakras, yet alone your breath work, what breathing really is, yet alone the elements of what we made, the phases of matter, quantum physics. Pranayama, yoga, the important one, meditation, shadow work. It's a lot. It's a lot. They've been attacking us for a while now. And I just really think it's time for us to wake up. It's like, come on, how much more damage can they do before y'all realize like this shit's a gimmick, all this shit's a joke. The life you live is a fucking joke. I don't think y'all gonna get it through y'all head. That's me having lack of faith in you guys, because I move off energy. And by the way the energy is in the world right now, yes, it's rising. But that boy, devil working hard, ain't it? Bitch work harder than a Mexican. In the summertime, having a construction job, staying in a mobile home trailer park in the country with his chihuahua, drinking Coronas every night, watching football, soccer. That was a little racist, wasn't it? Just joking. It's all love. I'm just joking, man. I'm a little tired, y'all. When your heart chakra is balanced, you feel a deep sense of connection with others. Okay? And this connection runs so deep they can separate you from everybody else. They can realize the difference between you and everybody else. Just like the little saying, real recognize real. Get in tune, get in tune, get in tune. Alright, you guys. So, what we're going to talk about and explain is a little bit about the heart chakra, or what you want to call ANÄHATA. I mean ANÄHATA. I said Manipura, that's the solar plexus. So, like I said, the color of the heart chakra is green, right? Composed of a yellow and blue in equal parts. Green is the heart center and the color of love, okay? And its location is the center of the chest, of course, because that's where what is located, you guys? Your heart. This is really good. Now I can taste the coconut. But yeah. And the more I go over this with y'all, I realize like how important it is to understand what your chakras are and how to balance them out and open them. Now why? Hold up. Oh, man. Looking for my dang on lighter. I just had it. I'm so bad with lighters. I feel like I just had it. It could have dropped. It's right over here. What the heck is it doing in the passenger seat? I feel like I had it in my hand. What the heck? All right. So, the color is green, you guys, and the location is the center of the chest. So, right here in the center of your chest, like approximately right here where my orgonite is, right? So that's your heart chakra. The color is green, which is associated with love. Okay? This is how I know I'm in tune already. I just picked this up. I wasn't even thinking about the color of it. I just saw coconut on there. And I love some coconut. Coconut water. I'm not too familiar with coconut shavings. I don't really like it too much. It has no flavor, but it's nutritional for you. Then they have coconut milk, which I love. Coconut milk is good. It's a good alternative to using like regular milk when it comes to baking things, certain things that requires you to use milk, in other words. Okay? Now, it represents love, as we know, self-love, most importantly, and governs our relationships. All right? It helps transform the ego and the needs of the lower chakras to open up to love. I'm going to repeat that. It represents to help you transform your ego and open up the lower 3 chakras to love. Remember, I told you guys it's the bridge between the lower 3 and the higher 3. So it's the center to unlock. It's like the key to unlocking your higher 3 higher 3 chakras. Jesus, I start to say consciousness levels, which technically are the same thing anyways. If you think about it deeply like that, it's technically the same thing. But I feel like this is one of the most important ones, other than the root chakra, because that's like, well, no, because the higher 3 are very important too when it comes to being enlightened and figuring out who you really. The throat chakra is important because I don't want to talk about all of that yet. We're focusing on the heart. We're focusing on the heart right now. But the heart is the center of love, and it's the bridge for you to expand your consciousness up to the higher 3 chakras. Okay? Once you have your lower 3 balanced. Okay? You can't just skip over these chakras. You must start with the root. You must start with the root chakra. Okay? But some imbalanced attributes that happen when it's blocked: excessive isolation. How many people be like, man, I don't like people. I don't like going out. I'm one of those people. Because I don't, because people aren't like, people aren't people nowadays, man. They lack feeling. You know what I'm saying? They lack empathy. It's so depressing to be out amongst people nowadays, especially if they low vibing. If they low vibing, you don't want to be around them. But another attribute is unforgiveness. I can't ever forgive him. Why? Most of y'all women be scorned up, and men too. Men be hurt too. Men be hurt too. But y'all gotta learn to forgive, but never forget. Okay? That's what y'all gotta learn. Get in the habit of doing that. It's very beneficial for you on a spiritual level. Then we got depression, the big one. The big one, depression, jealousy, fear of intimacy. A lot of y'all are scared to fall in love. You know what I'm saying? That's a big one. But depression is a really, really big one, especially in our communities. Nobody want to look out for nobody, right? And if they do, they want it to be televised. Why? Being overly defensive. That's a big one. When it comes to males more so than females. Men are very overprotective. Possessional. Okay? Over-possessive, I should say. And another imbalanced attribute is playing the rescuer. I always want to put a cape on to help somebody out. That's me. Okay? Now the mantra associated with the heart chakra is Yam. So again, when you're meditating with the heart chakra, and it's gonna be Yam. Okay? So it's Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam. Okay? You guys gotta and then I'll go over in another video of the hand mudras and the mantras all together in one. And it'll be like a meditation 101 video for you guys. That's what I'm gonna start doing, like a meditation 101 video. Okay? But some stones that are associated with these are going to be of the green tint. You got to remember the color associated with the heart chakra is the color green. All right? So you must recognize that the stones that you want to use when you're trying to balance these chakras must be of the color green. Or things associated of the color green, like be in a green room, lighting green candles, wearing the color green. Okay? These are things that'll help you focus on opening up this chakra. Okay? We must get in tune. Now, some of the essential... Oh, I ain't even went over the stones. I'm sorry, y'all. Rose quartz, jade, of course, green calcite, and green tourmaline. Then you got your emeralds. But jade is a pretty green. Jade is a pretty green. Now your oils is rosemary, lavender, frankincense, angelica, sandalwood, chamomile, jasmine, and hyssop. Those are some of the oils associated with the heart chakra. So when you're meditating, if you're lighting a candle, it could be a green scented chamomile candle, or a green colored, a green colored sandalwood scented candle. Excuse me. All right. Now again, it's important for you guys to know that whenever these chakras are out of balance, they affect your organs also. So they affect your body on a physical level. That's why this is, to me, this should be like pushed in schools to be doing, for kids to be studying this type of stuff. Like, they don't talk about the chakras in school. I don't know if they do or not. They should have a spirituality class. Instead of they got this biology and history class, this bullshit history class, but they need a spirituality class, or like a chakra class, a meditation class, a yoga class, shit that you don't gotta wait for college to go to achieve the knowledge to get. Like, this shit is ridiculous. Somebody should buy a school and teach real wisdom and knowledge at this particular school on their own land, private owned land, allocated land. And if you don't know what allocated land is, look it up. Like, and you don't even gotta start, because I know the funds for the black communities ain't what it is really. So you can start small, rent a little office space or something like that. Rent a little office space, a little building, a little, what's it called? warehouse, like a warehouse. Not as big as a warehouse, but you could definitely have an auditorium-like warehouse inside of a warehouse. An auditorium in a warehouse. It's possible. You just gotta have a shit ton of chairs and people to fill them up, and a podium and a microphone and some speakers and a projector would help too. That would help a lot. But anyways, the organs associated with the heart chakra are the heart, of course, your circulatory system, your lungs, and your thymus gland. The circulatory system alone is scary to have problems in. Okay? And your heart. It's sad enough now that the food we eat is causing us to have heart problems. Damn, I put this bottle top on tight as hell. The food we eat is causing us to have heart problems. Not only is the food making us have heart problems, but the depression is making us have heart problems. The way we are towards one another. All of that affects us as a whole. Y'all don't get this. Y'all don't understand this yet. But some healing foods to eat are going to be associated with the color green, of course. But you have spirulina, wheatgrass. What is that? Barley grass, avocado. I love avocado. I've never heard of barley grass or barley grass. What is that? Chlorella, cucumbers, kiwis, green peppers, green apples, green grapes, limes, and green tea. Okay? Those are some of the colors associated with, some of the foods that you can use to heal and help open and balance your chakras, right? And some of this stuff is pretty much self-explanatory, you guys. So why not take a little time out your day to learn about what your chakras are and what they can do for you, how they can affect you positively. Okay? Now we're going to talk about the imbalance and balance of your heart chakra and what you're going to go through, what you're going to experience when you have a blocked heart chakra. Okay? Now, you may become a little too attached to the presence of others, sometimes becoming clingy, right? And dependent on more than one person or one person, right? That's if it's overactive. When it's underactive, you want to be separate from everybody else, okay? So when it's overactive, you are attached to somebody, you're clingy to them. That's when it's overactive. When it's underactive, you want to be away from them, isolated from everything and everyone pretty much, all right? Some of the things you're going to experience is depression, loneliness, feeling unloved, and feeling unlovable, actually, because you feel like nobody loves you. you isolate yourself from everything, and you're fearful of intimacy, you become possessive, jealous, you're defensive, spiteful is one, selfish, codependent, clingy, and smothering. That's what an imbalance of your heart chakra will cause you to do, or cause you to be. All right. So you'll be most of those things, and some people are most of those things, and some people feel like there's nothing wrong with being most of those things, but it is, because there's a balance. You must have a balance. You must have a balance. Okay? And that's just some of the things that can happen when you have an imbalance of your heart chakra, or ANÄHATA. An imbalance of your ANÄHATA. Now, physical things that can happen to you when you have an imbalance of your heart chakra is heart disorders, of course, and we do not want them. We got enough of them. We got enough heart disorders. Everybody been hurt before, but with that comes your blood pressure, all right, circulatory problems like I explained before, asthma, chest pain, and muscle tension. These are some of the things that can physically happen to your body when your heart chakra is out of balance. So why, I'll ask you again, why aren't we trying to get in tune with balancing out our chakras? Trying to get in tune with spreading love more. We got to get in tune, y'all. Because here's what would happen if your heart chakra was of balance. You'll be more loving. You'll be lovable. People would love to be around you. You know what I'm saying? And you, for one, you'll love yourself. Therefore, you would spread nothing but love and receive that in return. You'll be peaceful, compassionate, connected with others closely. Like people, like strangers can come to you and just automatically be in love with who you are with your energy. You know what I'm saying? Be in love with your energy. You'll be generous, kind, empathetic, truthful, open-hearted, like I said, serene, understanding, acceptance of self and others, and unconditional love for self and others. So like I said, you'll be spreading peace and love abundantly if your shit was in balance, if your heart chakra was in balance. If ANÄHATA was in balance. That's why it's important for you to balance your chakras out, for you to cleanse yourself. You would even feel better as a person, as a god or goddess. You would feel better. But now we're going to move on to how you're going to balance your chakras out, you guys. I mean, your heart chakra. Now, like I said, you can do color therapy, which is immerse yourself around things that are green. What's mostly green, you guys? The woods. Yes. Be outside with nature. Okay? Even when you're like meditating, wear green. Just be around green. If you're writing something, writing green ink with a green pen. things like that matter. But definitely being around nature. Because, like I said, the heart chakra is the element of air. So when you're out with nature, you're amongst the color green and you're in the element of the heart chakra. So it's best for you to, that's why meditating out with nature is so important. That's one reason why. You can meditate in your house and all of that, but you're still inside. You're inside of a box. You're not free. Your energy isn't free. It's confined. It's important to know these things, you guys. It's important. Like we got to get in tune with this stuff. Because if not, then what? Then what? What change is going to happen amongst the world? It ain't going to be for the better. Damn sure ain't going to be for the better. They already fucked us up with thinking shit was going to be for the better. Every time they brought us out with something, every time they brought out something new, it was for the better of the planet, right? Or humanity, right? But look where we at in this. Look where we at today in the world. What has changed, y'all? Really sit down and think about this. What has really changed in the world? Now that y'all know the truth, or now that the truth is getting exposed for what we know the truth to be. So what has changed? Nothing. Shit has gotten worse. We've been so fucked up on a frequency level that we didn't notice the fuckery going on around us. We got to get in tune, man. If not, then there's no hope. Give up now. Alright? But another way to balance your heart chakra is to do this right here. You know why? What is the element of the heart chakra again, people? Oh, now it's clicking. Just embrace that feeling of the air just hitting your skin. Even though this air ain't really the air we want to be, you know what I'm saying, breathing in, if you want to get technical about it. Because they done did so much with the air now, it's like, what are we breathing in, huh? And this saying, if you're a god of goddess, we're not even supposed to be breathing oxygen. We're supposed to be breathing hydrogen. And that's another lecture for another day. Because we have DEA, not DNA. If you know what DEA is, I ain't talking about the goddamn white men. I ain't talking about DEA. I'm talking about DEA versus DNA. Do your research. So you can be in tune with where I'm at with that. And I can do a lecture about that too. I've took my notes on the difference between the two. But that's another topic for another day. And again, journaling. So when you're doing this journaling, you want to focus on self-love. You want to ask yourself questions that deal with self-love, loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? And again, write with a green pen. Okay? And green ink. When you're doing this journaling, play the frequency associated with the heart chakra. Listen to that. Light some green candles. You can do all of this when you're meditating. When you're meditating, listen to the frequency of the heart. Light some green candles. And remember, I think it's the mantra associated with it is Ram. RAM. Chant that a couple of times, and then when you're chanting, also work on your breathing. Focus on your breathing, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay? There's different techniques of pranayama, but I can explain that to you also, and I will. It ain't no I can. I know I can. The question is, will I or will I not? And I am. I'm taking it slowly with you guys. I'm doing this at y'all's pace because I don't want to move too fast for you guys. You already can see I'll be jumping back and forth because up here is a lot. Now I'm also still learning more compiled on top of the knowledge that I didn't know before, as well as deleting the old knowledge that I had and the backup memories that I had stored, and I got to clear the cache, free up some gigabytes. You know what I'm saying? For those nerds who got that, thank you. Excuse me. Now, another way again is some yoga. It's yoga, right? Because what are you doing when you're doing these yoga poses? You're breathing. You're doing breathing exercises. And what is breath? Air. And what element represents the heart chakra, you guys? Air. Now we're getting it, right? As above, so below. Earth, water, fire, air. Earth, water, fire, air. Then you got the higher chakras. But anyways, some yoga poses you could do is the camel pose, the wheel pose, the handstand, the fish pose, extended puppy pose, bridge pose, and the cow face pose. All right. And those of you who take yoga, I'm pretty sure y'all know the poses I just named. I do not take yoga, but I would love to learn some yoga poses. I did practice a little bit when I was meditating. Before I started this job, I used to meditate in the sun and sun gaze. I used to do all of that. I still do it from time to time, but not like I used to. And I'm highly upset with myself about that because I dedicate too much to this job. And like I said, they don't pay me enough. But dedicate too much time to this job, and I'd rather be meditating and raising my vibration. That's what I'd rather be doing. Another form is meditation. And when you're meditation, like I said, you want to be around colors of green or things of green nature. Okay? Using green crystals, lighting green candles, wearing green wardrobe. Okay? But what you want to do when you have your eyes closed meditating, you want to visualize a beautiful green light at your heart center. See that light growing brighter as you inhale and bigger as you exhale. So it's basically like the other ones. So bigger as you exhale and brighter when you inhale, okay? Remember that. Brighter when you inhale, bigger when you exhale for the heart chakra, okay? You can also visualize a green rosebud in the center of your chest. As you inhale and exhale, the bud slowly unfolds and blooms. So as you inhaling and exhaling, picture the flower blooming, unfolding and blooming open at the center of your heart. Okay? That's what you want to focus on when you're meditating, trying to balance out your heart chakra. Because it's important for us to do this in order to access the upper three. Okay? I need you guys to know this, and I need you guys to get in tune with knowing about the heart chakra. Because like I said, it's one of the most important ones, other than, to me, the root, because that's the one you got to start with. But other than that, the heart chakra is the bridge. It's like the connection to everything. So when you do that, then you'll have access to the higher three. And then when you unblock those, then you'll achieve what we want to call Christ consciousness. And that, my friends, is what we call a good day. Okay? And then, of course, we have your affirmation, your ANÄHATA affirmations. And we're going to go over some of that in a little bit. I'll speak on some of your affirmations for your ANÄHATA. But you can use these affirmations to focus on your feelings and beliefs that are rooted in love, compassion, understanding, peace, and kindness, and connection, both for yourself and others, okay? So when you're speaking these affirmations, speak of love and all of that about yourself as well as others. So don't be selfish, okay? And then crystals, also, like I mentioned earlier, rose quartz, jade, green calcite. You can use these when meditating. You want to hold the crystals, okay, while meditating. You can lay down also and set them on your chest, okay? So you don't have to be standing up. You can be laying down meditating too. You can use oils, especially when you're working on your breathing exercises. You can use your oils. And dang, my neck. You can use oils and focus on breathing in the scent of the oils, and that'll help balance it out too. But some affirmations are: I choose to be kind to myself and love myself unconditionally. I am aligned with the highest frequency of love. I fully love and embrace who I am, even as I grow. Okay? My heart is open, loving, and pure. I chose connection over division. I choose compassion over judgment. I give and receive love effortlessly and unconditionally. I am worthy of praise, adoration, and unconditional love. I am always deserving of love. I am vibrating positive, loving energy, and I attract the same energy in return, in reciprocation. I am a beacon of love and compassion. I am kind, generous, and compassionate. I embrace silence, and I know deep inner peace. I love and accept myself for exactly the same person I am right now. I allow myself to accept and receive love from myself and others. I show compassion for myself always. I cultivate deep courage and compassion within my body, mind, and spirit. Okay? I embrace my gifts and my imperfections equally. I love every part of me, fully and unconditionally. Love and compassion are my superpowers, and they will carry me as far as I want to go. Those are some affirmations that you can practice on when you're working on your heart chakra. Now tell me those didn't sound good. That sounded positive as hell, didn't it? Most of those made me feel good. Sorry, guys. But yes, it's important that we focus on opening these chakras up. It's important that we focus on gaining more knowledge about the chakras, about your kundalini energy, about pranayama, about meditation, about shadow work. It's important we learn every little aspect about these things. Because if not, then how are we going to know? How are we going to know what to do? I need to retwist bad. My new growth is crazy. But yeah, how are we going to know? Unless we do the research ourselves. And most of y'all, one, don't know how to do research. Don't know what to research. Then when you get the research, you don't even know what to do with the research. Like, but all that takes is guidance. You just need guidance. All that takes is guidance. And I'm willing to guide you guys. I won't lead you astray. I'm here to teach. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach. I'm going to teach you guys and guide you guys down the right path and enlighten you guys, because it's time. I can't say no other way other than that. It's time to wake you guys up. So this has been another episode of the Untold Truth 369, and I'm your host, Chico Dank. Peace and love to everyone and everything vibing high. Peace and love to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Peace and love.
The Untold Truth 369.